Okay, in the previous class, what were we doing? We were studying binary codes, right? In the previous session, we had studied binary codes, and the last topic that we studied was binary to gray and gray to binary, right? We had also studied alphanumeric codes. I told you about ASCII and EBCDIC code, right? Okay, fine. So now in today's session, we'll be moving ahead with the next chapter, that is Boolean algebra. Before we move ahead, when we write like this, f of ABC equals to AB, ABC plus A dash, B dash, C, right? What does this mean? This is known as a function. F is known as a function. It is a function of three variables. These three are your inputs ABC. Okay, so we call it as a function of three variables. This, what I write over here, is known as terms. ये एक term हुए. How many terms are there in this function? I have two terms in this function. Okay. This A, this B, this A dash, all these are known as literals. क्या कहते हैं उसको? Literal. Okay, so there are 1, 2, repeating को नहीं गिनेंगे, we'll do it like this, AB plus A dash, B dash. Okay, and if I write it like this, C X nor B. So this is what, this is my simplification up to 5 literals, simplification of Boolean function up to 3 literals. Okay, तो इसको क्या कहेंगे? Literals. ठीक है? Now, let us start. See, when we started off this subject, I had told you that in this entire semester, what are we going to do? I told you that we will the subject is divided into 3 units. First unit will be why is simplification required? आपने अब तक circuits बनाई होंगी, ठीक है? अपने lab में, in your previous lab session, you had designed circuit for full adder, right? And in that you had a very big equation. Now, you cannot directly start implementing that equation. You can do it, but if you do it, you will require more number of gates. और जितने ज़्यादा number of gates are there in your equation, your circuit is that complex, it is that costly. Fine. So, for a efficient circuit designing, we need to first simplify the Boolean function which we have. Once the circuits are simplified, once the equations are simplified, we'll be designing circuits of it. Our circuits, मैंने आपको कहा था, we'll be studying combinational and sequential circuits. Right? So this is what I had told you when I gave you the introduction of the entire subject. The first part, until and unless we learn how to simplify our Boolean functions, we will not be moving ahead for designing the circuits. Fine. Now, for simplifying the Boolean functions, again, we will be studying different methods. One, through Boolean algebra. Boolean algebra is one way through which we can simplify our Boolean function. Second method we'll be studying is through K-maps. We'll be designing maps, and through maps we will learn how to simplify a Boolean function. Third, we'll be studying tabulation method. Okay, so this is another way through which we can simplify our Boolean function. So today, what are we going to study? We are going to study Boolean algebra. How to simplify our Boolean function using Boolean algebra. Okay? K-maps and tabulation method in the further sessions. So let us start with all of us have studied algebra in our school, right? We call it normal algebra or ordinary algebra. What is algebra? Any one of you unmute yourself and let me know what is algebra. You don't know. Unless and until you tell me, I'll not move ahead. You know me. Now we have much more interaction and you people have acquainted with me, you know me. Unless and until you reply, I'll not move ahead. Algebra, all of you have studied algebra. Tell me what is algebra? Maths में पढ़ा है ना algebra? Way to solve equations using variables and constants. Okay, Trusha has answered. Chalo, anyone else? From a class of 72 students, 71 students over here right now in the meeting, I got answer from only one student. नहीं पढ़ाऊंगी आगे मैं, बोलोगे नहीं तो. Tell me, have you studied algebra in schools? Yes or no? Same answer. Okay. Yes, you have studied. Fine. So you all know what is algebra, right? Can you give me any examples? Smith is saying arithmetic operations using operations and variables. Okay. So when I write like this, x plus y, I call it algebra. True or false? When I write x plus y, I'll be calling it an algebra. Hakina, yes. Right? Okay. So we all have studied this. We all have studied that whenever we carry out any type of operations using variables, we call it algebra. But what is this x and y over here? ये x y क्या है? It can have any values? Can it have values 3? Can it have value -7, -3? x की value 2.5 हो सकती है. x की value 5/3 हो सकती है. Yes, fine. So this x and y are set of it can be set of natural numbers, it can be set of real numbers, कोई भी numbers हो सकते हैं, ठीक है? तो set theory भी आपने पढ़ी हुई है. And you have different operators. You are saying that arithmetic operators, so yes, plus, minus, multiplication, division, and all. Okay. So all of us have studied algebra. So if you have studied algebra, first of all, what we will do is we'll not go into Boolean algebra directly. We'll first see the different postulates that we had used to formulate various algebraic structures. ठीक है? Normal algebra में आपने. Okay, can anyone tell me what is postulate? Have you heard of postulates and theorems? Rules. Okay. Tell me the difference between postulates and theorems. Difference between postulates and theorems. नहीं पता है ऐसा तो हो ही नहीं सकता.
I'm not sure, but like postulates are like a statement and theorems are need to be proven.
True. Yes. Postulates. For postulates, no proofs are required. Universally, they are accepted. Okay, you have to accept it as mentioned. No proofs are required for postulates, whereas for theorems, we require proof. Yes, that's the basic difference. Fine. So, what we will do is we will first recall the postulates which we used to follow for normal algebra. And after that, we will be seeing the postulates for Boolean algebra and will relate how our ordinal normal algebra is different from Boolean algebra. Okay? Chalo, let us quickly start. What are we doing? We are learning, we are recalling the different postulates which we had studied. So पहले हम postulates सारे देख लेंगे, ठीक है? Boolean algebra के भी. This is normal algebra. Then I'll be letting you know the postulates of Boolean algebra and theorems we will be proving through the postulates which we have studied. Okay? Chalo. First one, closure property. What does closure property mean? Suppose I have two variables x and y, suppose, right? Both these variables belong to a set of natural numbers. Then we can say that here plus sorry n is closed. My natural xy की अभी बात नहीं करते हैं. Let us talk about our set of natural numbers. Okay, what I can say that my set n is closed over operator plus. Why? Can anyone tell me the answer? Why? Closure property में I can say that n is closed over operator plus. Why? Because whenever I carry out any operations, whenever I carry out addition operation on any number that belongs to x and y, the answer that I get would also belong to n. Yes, Rikin has written properly. He has said that x plus y would also belong to n. If x belongs to n and y belongs to n, then x plus y would also belong to n. And if this holds true, then we can say that your n is closed over operator plus. Can I say that n is closed over operator minus? Can I say that n is closed over operator minus? No. Why? Because if I take out subtraction, if I carry out subtraction like this, 5 minus 7, 5 belongs to n, 7 belongs to n. But 5 minus 7 is minus 2, which is not a natural number. Okay? It does not come in set n. And hence, your set n is not closed over minus. Okay? Chalo, let us see the next property. Associative law. If I talk about any binary operator, देखो binary operator की बात करें, अभी हमें binary numbers के साथ deal करना है, right? But the laws that we are studying right now are for normal algebra. Okay, so binary operator here refers to plus and dot. Fine, या कोई भी अभी दो binary operator means it requires two operands. Right now, when I talk about binary operator, it requires two operands. Okay, हमने बहुत सारे operators पढ़े थे in C programming language. Also, we have studied different operators, and we had studied the category unary operator किसे कहते हैं, binary किसे कहते हैं, ternary किसे कहते हैं. ठीक है? So, what does associative law say here? This star here means it is an operator. So, x star y star z is equals to x star y star z. It means the order in which I carry out the evaluation over here does not matter. Okay, this is associative law, and this is for what? For binary operator. Okay, here let us keep कि वो plus dot को refer कर रहा है. ठीक है? Next, commutative law. What is commutative law? AB equals to BA. Yes. X star Y equals to Y star X. This is commutative law. Fine. Next, identity element. If I talk about plus, let me first tell what does identity element mean. What is the identity element of addition? 0. And for multiplication, it is 1. Okay, so can I write like this? E star x. X suppose is my variable and E is the identity element. Okay, so when I carry out this operation, अगर ये plus है तो क्या, multiplication है तो क्या? E star x is equal to x. Right? Where E is the identity element. अगर ये operator जो मेरा है that is plus, so identity element is 0. If it is multiplication, identity element is 1. Fine? Inverse. Tell me about inverse. What does inverse mean? When I multiply the inverse with my x, it would give me what? What would this give me? If x is my original number and y is the inverse, what would it give me? Yes, it would give me the identity element. Okay, so if I talk about addition, my identity element would be नेगेटिव नंबर माइनस है. अगर x a है तो y क्या होगा? माइनस a and it will give me 0. And if I talk about multiplication, if x is a, then 1 upon a would be the inverse of it. So it will give me 1. Fine. So here I got the identity element. Here I got the identity element. तो इधर मुझे क्या मिला? What is my inverse? Minus a. What is my inverse over here? 1 upon a. Okay. चलो next, distributive law. X star y dot z equals to x star y, x star z. Now, let us talk about multiplication and addition over here. Here, when I write like this is multiplication, okay, multiplication. Is it true or false? नहीं, मैंने कुछ गलती. Is it true or false? Check करो, take any random value and let me know. इन दोनों में से कौन सा सही है और कौन सा गलत है, या दोनों सही है दोनों गलत है? टेल मी. This is 1, this is 2. First is false, second is true. Okay. First false, second true. First false, second true. Very good. Yes. So distributive law in Boolean algebra is only applicable for dot over plus. इसको क्या कहते हैं? Dot is over plus. Okay. If you take any random numbers and check it out. 1, suppose 1 plus 2 into 3. Okay, 1 plus 2 into 3 is 1 plus 6, which is 7. Okay, अब इसी चीज को मैं इधर ओपन करके देखूं तो will it work? Will it give me the same answer? Check. 1 plus 2 into 1 plus 3. तो क्या मिलेगा मुझे? 3 into 4. 3 4s are 12 मिल रहा है. So I cannot say this is equal to this. Fine. So ये वाला first वाला part is wrong. Fine. So when we talk about distributive law in normal algebra, only one property, one law is applicable, that is dot is distributive over plus. Plus is not distributive over dot. Okay? We have to keep this in mind. So these were the basic postulates of Boolean algebra: commutative, associative, distributive, identity element, inverse, okay, and closure. So these were the properties of normal algebra. Now let us talk about Boolean algebra. When we talk about Boolean algebra, एक तो हमारा सेट B जो है, it would have only two elements 0 and 1, और कोई वैल्यू के साथ उसको डील ही नहीं करना है, ठीक है. Plus it will have only two operators, plus and dot. So we have to deal with only this much. ठीक है. Let us talk about the first one, first postulate, which is closure. So if I talk about set B, B is closed over plus, B is closed over dot. Why? B में 0 1 है. अगर मैं 0 plus 1 करूंगी तो भी मुझे 1 मिलेगा. 1 plus 1 करूंगी तो भी मुझे 1 मिलेगा. Right? Similarly, 0 dot 1 is 0. So whatever operation I carry out on these two variables values 0 and 1, I'm getting a value which belongs to B only. and hence B is closed over plus, B is closed over dot. Clear? Normal algebra में तो हमें देखना पड़ता था n was not closed over minus. Here we have only two operators, plus and dot. Fine? चलो. Next, identity element. Same, plus के लिए 0. Identity element for plus is 0. Identity element for dot is 1. It means the values won't get changed. X plus 0 equals to 0 plus x, which is x. Similarly, x dot 1 equals to 1 dot x equals to x. Fine. So this is identity element. ये सब हम use करने वाले हैं. We are going to use all these for simplifying a Boolean function. Commutative. Boolean algebra. See, Boolean algebra के जो postulates है, these were mentioned, specified by Huntington. Huntington नाम का एक था जिसने ये सारे postulates invent किए थे, and hence these postulates are known as, नीचे लिखते हो, Huntington's postulates. Okay? All these postulates of Boolean algebra are Huntington's postulate. मैं अभी पहले सारे लिख देती हूँ and then we will compare how are normal algebra postulates different from Huntington's postulate. चलो, commutative, x plus y equals to y plus x. X can be 0 or 1, y can be 0 or 1. Okay? Similarly, x dot y equals to y dot x. All of us know this. चलो, next, distributive. Here, dot is distributive over plus and plus is distributive over dot. इसमें आप किस evaluate करके देखो 0 1s लेके and check, you will be getting the same answer. So, एक difference तो आपको मिल गया. Here both these things are applicable, dot over plus and plus over dot. Okay, so when we talk about distributive law, dot is distributive over plus and plus is distributive over dot in case of Boolean algebra. Next, मेरा PC hang हो गया. It's waiting. What? Okay. चलो, moving ahead. This is something new. For every element x which belongs to B, this postulate is known as complement postulate. ठीक है? क्या कहेंगे इसको? Complement वाला. For every x belongs to B, we have x dash belongs to B. अगर x की वैल्यू 0 है तो x dash 1 है. x की वैल्यू 1 है तो x dash 0 है. So for every x belongs to B, we have x dash belongs to B such that okay, am I audible now? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I was saying that for every x belongs to Boolean algebra set B, you have an x dash belongs to B such that x plus x dash equals to 1 and x dot x dash equals to 0. Let us take example and see. अगर मैं complement के साथ उसको add करूं, अगर x 0 है तो 0 plus 1 is 1 and 0 into 1 is 0. If the value of x is 1, so 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 is, sorry, 1 into 0 is 0. Okay, so this is the complement rule where x plus x dash is 1 and x dot x dash is 0. And last, there exists at least two elements x and y belongs to B such that x is not equal to y. यानी बुलियन अलजेब्रा के सेट में एटलीस्ट दो एलिमेंट्स होंगे आपके पास एंड टू यूनिक एलिमेंट्स x शुड नॉट बी इक्वल टू y. ये तो हमने आगे देखा है कि B के अंदर बुलियन अलजेब्रा B के अंदर we only two values 0 and 1. Both of them are distinct. X is not equal to y and minimum two values. आप 0 1 1 1 0 सब डाल सकते हो but minimum it should have only two values, at least two elements. Okay, so so this is all about Boolean algebra postulates. Now let us compare the two. Chalo, tell me what was the first difference that you came to know. अभी मैंने जितने postulates लिखे, okay, distributive, fine. चलो, first difference that you got is distributive law. In distributive, वहाँ पे plus over dot is not possible, which is possible over here. यहाँ पे dot over plus भी possible है and plus over dot भी possible है. चलो, second difference. Complement, okay. Complement is a new rule over here, which we did not have in normal algebra. Chalo, third difference. Third difference. Quickly. Yes. What associative अथर्व क्या लिखूं? Associative law is not there as a postulate in Boolean algebra. वहां पे उसको postulate की तरह treat किया था. यहाँ पे it will be treated as a theorem. We will have to prove it. Okay, associative law is not there in Boolean algebra as a postulate, but it holds true, but it is treated as a theorem over here, which will require proof. Fine. Chalo, next difference. Next difference. अभी भी है difference. याद करो जल्दी. I'll not scroll up the screen. भूल गए? चलो, Boolean algebra does not have jaldi complete my statement. Yes, additive or multiplicative inverse. Additive inverse क्या था? Subtraction. Multiplicative inverse क्या था? Division. Right? So here in Boolean algebra we do not have इसमें inverse जैसा तो मैंने कुछ बताया ही नहीं आपको. Fine. So here we do not have any additive or multiplicative inverse and hence there is no subtraction, no division. We are not going to deal with subtraction division here like this using negative signs and division. Okay. Yes, and last आपने जो लिखा ordinal algebra जो अपना है it deals with infinite numbers. You have large number of numbers involved in the set, right? Whereas Boolean algebra deals with only two valued algebra, 0 and 1. So B is a set of only two values, sorry. Whereas normal algebra में the sets which we deal with have infinite values in it. Okay, did you all understand these postulates? अब इस postulates को एक अच्छे से table के form में frame किया है and we will be using that table. वो table आपको अच्छे से I'll share that table with you from your book only. You should be very clear with that table because you will be using that table for simplifying all the Boolean functions. If you want, you can take a picture right now if you do not have the book with you. ठीक है? दिख रहा है ना आपको? Is this table visible? Okay, fine. Chalo, so one by one now we'll be seeing these postulates and theorems and we'll try to prove them. ठीक है, theorems है तो उसको prove करेंगे, postulates है तो उसको use करेंगे for proving our theorem. Let us start off with the first one. ये पूरा टेबल हम यूज करने वाले हैं for simplifying our boolean functions. Okay? चलो, let us start. Postulate 2, x plus 0 is x and x dot 1 is x. This was what? Which rule was it? Postulate 2 कौन सा था? अभी मैंने लिखा identity element. Yes. So x see all the postulates, let me explain you that also. All the postulates, Huntington's postulates are designed in pairs. Pairs यानी देखो अब left hand side, right hand side, it has two parts. Such that one part can be obtained from the other using a principle called duality principle. तो पहले समझते हैं duality principle क्या है. One part can be obtained from other. How? By changing the operators. Operators को change करो and identity elements को change करो. इसको हम change करेंगे तो first part can be obtained from the other. Like, first of all, what is duality principle? In which we get like what we have to do, how to find the dual of a function? By changing the operators and by changing the identity elements. First मैं पहले आपको dual find करना सिखाती हूँ. Suppose this is a function AB plus BC. Okay, suppose this is my function. All of us know how to find complement. आपने इतनी सारी labs attend की या किया, उसमें आपने complement find करना सीखा. You want to find f dash. What is f dash? AB plus BC का whole dash. I told you how to find complement of a number. जहां डॉट है वो प्लस बनेगा, प्लस है वो डॉट बनेगा, ए है वो ए डैश बन जाएगा, बी है वो बी डैश बन जाएगा, ए डैश है वो ए बन जाएगा. ठीक है. सो व्हाट वुड बी द कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ दिस? इट वुड बी ए डैश प्लस बी डैश. यहाँ पे डॉट है वो प्लस बन गया, ये प्लस डॉट बन जाएगा, बी डैश प्लस सी डैश. राइट, दिस इज द कॉम्प्लीमेंट. नाउ हाउ टू फाइंड ड्यूअल ऑफ अ फंक्शन? आपको ये दो चीज फाइंड करने को पूछी जा सकती है. ड्यूअल यानी क्या? In dual, what we do is we only change the operators and identity element. कहीं 0 1 आ रहा है तो 0 को 1 बना दो, 1 को 0 बना दो, और ऑपरेटर प्लस को डॉट करो, डॉट को प्लस करो. So what would be the dual of f? It would be, लिखो इसका ड्यूअल. मेरा स्क्रीन हैंग हो गया, वर्ड ऑटो सेविंग मोड में चला जाता है तो उतने टाइम के लिए आई एम नॉट एबल टू राइट समथिंग. यस, सो AB प्लस BC जो है उसका ड्यूअल क्या होगा? A प्लस B डॉट B प्लस C. डोंट चेंज A डैश B डैश, ओनली चेंज द ऑपरेटर्स एंड आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट. इस फंक्शन के अंदर कोई आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट नहीं है, सो I did not make any changes over there. I simply changed the operators. So this is the dual form of f and this is the complement form of f. Clear? अब let us see the duality principle. Duality principle में वही कहा है कि हंटिंगटन लॉ के सारे हंटिंगटन के सारे postulates, if I have x plus 0 equals to x, if this is my first law, the second law would be what? Change plus to dot, dot to plus and the operators. तो क्या करेंगे? Sorry, and the identity elements. So this would become x dot 1 equals to x. Plus dot बन गया और 0 1 बन गया. ठीक है. So if this is the second postulate, x plus x dash equals to 1. चलो, what shall I write over here? What shall I write over here? What would be the second part of this? Plus would become dot x dash as it is, 1 will become 0. तो ये एक postulate हो गया, ये दूसरा postulate हो गया, इसका सेकेंड पार्ट हो गया. ठीक है. Let me write the third postulate. x plus y equals to y plus x. चलो क्या लिखूं इधर, सिर्फ प्लस डॉट बन जाएगा. Okay, so the table which I showed you has both the parts over here, और एक पार्ट से दूसरा पार्ट बन जाएगा if you just write the dual of that particular equation. Fine. चलो postulate 2, 5 we have studied. Postulate 2 was identity 1, 5 was complement 1. अब आया theorem. चलो let us try to prove this theorem. ठीक है, theorem से तो हमें prove करने पड़ेंगे. यहाँ लिखा है x plus x is x, but let us try to prove it. Prove करने में we can only use postulates or we can use theorems which we have already covered. यानी theorem 2 को prove करने के लिए मैं theorem 1 use कर सकती हूँ. ठीक है, but 1 को use करने के लिए मैं theorem 2, 6 use नहीं करूंगी. चलो I need to prove. Let us first prove theorem 1a. X plus x equals to x. When we have to prove something, how do we do it? Left hand side और पूरा equate करके we will bring it equal to right hand side, right? चलो क्या करेंगे? Can I write like this? If I multiply the entire term by 1, I am not going to change my equation. 1 को मैं किस तरह से लिख सकती हूँ? Can I write it like this? देखो ये 1 मल्टीप्लाई किया, दिस इज योर पोस्टुलेट 2 आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट वाला. ये मेरा कौन सा पोस्टुलेट हुआ? कॉम्प्लीमेंट वाला. 1 इज सेम एज x प्लस एक्स डैश, राइट? अब मैं क्या करूंगी? व्हाट इज दिस? डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव लॉ आया इधर, यस और नो? डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव लॉ प्लस ओवर डॉट x कॉमन नहीं, कॉमन को हम इसको क्या लिखेंगे? वी विल राइट इट x प्लस x डॉट एक्स वाई, सॉरी x डैश. दिस इज व्हाट? डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव लॉ. ये कौन सा पोस्टुलेट था आपका? फोर्थ पोस्टुलेट था, मैंने डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव लिखा था ना. When I write x plus x into x dash, it is same as x plus x dot x plus x dash. चलो अब क्या करूं? What is x dot x dash? 0. कौन सा हुआ ये? Again postulate 5 आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट वाला. ठीक है, कॉम्प्लीमेंट वाला, सॉरी कॉम्प्लीमेंट के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करो तो 0 मिलेगा. And x plus 0 is x, which is equal to RHS. So this is how we proved LHS equals to RHS. Any doubt? चलो अब let us try to prove the second part. इसके बाजू में करते तो आपके लिए इजी हो जाएगा. ठीक है, you will tell me the answers how to do it. I'm rubbing it off so that I can write the second part over here only. I want to prove x dot x equals to x. चलो इसमें क्या करेंगे? इधर प्लस था तो हमने क्या किया? डॉट 1. इधर डॉट है तो हम क्या करेंगे? हमें डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव लॉ लाना है. सो व्हाट वी विल डू? x डॉट x प्लस 0. वेरी गुड. नाउ x डॉट x प्लस 0 की जगह क्या लिखूं मैं? What shall I write? Can I write like this? So now did I get distributive law over here? Dot over plus? What is x plus x dash? 1. Did I get x on the right hand side? पता चला? ओके, नाउ लेट अस लुक एट थियोरम नंबर 2 और उसको प्रूव करेंगे, ठीक है? postulates, now we all are aware of the different postulates. We'll see how to prove the theorem 2. ऊपर जो देखा that was theorem 1a 1b. This is theorem 2a and 2b. चलो क्या करेंगे? Multiply it by 1 plus over dot, ठीक है? x dash into 1 is x dash only. X plus x dash, x plus x dash is 1. Understood? Was it simple? Will you be able to prove x dot 0 equals to 0? Will you be able to prove this? क्या करेंगे इधर? x dot 0 plus 0, ठीक है? अब मुझे नहीं आता, क्या लिखूं? We can also say that if we are able to prove theorem 2a, we can say that theorem 2b holds by principle of duality. This is also true. Okay, एक theorem prove कर दिया है तो दूसरा आप उस तरह से कह सकते हो कि by principle of duality, if x plus 1 is 1, then x dot 0 is 0. ठीक है, बट मैंने इसका प्रूफ भी लिख के दिया आपको. Did you understand? चलो, now so that was theorem number 2. Theorem number 3 is known as involution theorem. All of us know this. Complement ka complement is the original. Okay, and hence if we talk about postulate number 5 over here, complement. If I take a complement of x dash, if I take again a complement of that, I'll be getting x only. But ये नाम आपको याद रखना है अगर आपको पूछा जाए what is involution theorem in a objective 1 mark question, and if you don't know involution is your simple x dash ka dash is x, you lose 1 mark. Okay, so it is involution theorem. Postulate 3 commutative हमें आता है. Let us see theorem 4. चलो try to prove this on your own. इसको एक काम करते हैं, I'll teach you another method how to prove theorem using truth table. ठीक है, ये हमने ये postulates के थ्रू भी आप प्रूव कर सकते हो, and you can also prove it using truth table. क्या है अपना? x plus y plus z. Okay, x plus y plus z equals to x plus y plus z. तो इसको आप ऐसे भी प्रूव कर सकते हो. If I have 3 variables x, y, z, it will have 8 possibilities. Then you find y plus z. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 1, 1. 1 + 1 तो 1 ही कहेंगे अभी इस केस में. दिस इज नॉट एडिशन, दिस इज और गेट. ठीक है. फिर x + y + z. पहले y + z ढूंढा, फिर इसका जो भी आएगा वो करोगे आप. Then you will find x + y. Then you will find x + y + z. Now लास्ट में इन दो कॉलम्स को आप हाईलाइट कर दोगे. इन दोनों में आपको सेम वैल्यूज मिलेगी, x + y + z and x + y + z. So from the truth table we can say that x + y + z is same as x + y + z, like this. Did you understand, all of you? Or do you want me to write पूरा लिखूं? अगर आप ये करोगे तो इधर भी आपको सेम मिलेगी वैल्यूज. ठीक है. So all you have to do is you have to highlight the two columns. अगर आपको बोला जाए ट्रूथ टेबल के थ्रू प्रूव करो तो प्रूव द फॉलोइंग इक्वेशन यूजिंग ट्रूथ टेबल. ठीक है. चलो लास्ट उसके बाद है एसोसिएटिव के बाद पोस्टुलेट, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव वन, देन डी मॉर्गन्स. इसको डी मॉर्गन्स लॉ भी कहते हैं. De Morgan's law is your theorem number 5. De Morgan's law is your complement law. When you write x + y whole dash, it is x dash dot y dash. ये मैंने आपको सिखा दिया. ठीक है. And part B is xy whole dash is equal to x dash plus y dash. This is also known as De Morgan's law. And last theorem is theorem 6. It's known as absorption law. Q absorption, x + xy equals to x. Y absorb हो गया. चलो let us we still have 2 more minutes. Let us try to prove this theorem. Okay. हमें प्रूव करना है x + xy equals to x. क्या लिखूं? x कॉमन. What is 1 + y? x + 1 is x. लिखते हैं हम ना. Identity element. This is what? This is postulate 2 आपका identity element वाला. So which is x into 1, which is x. Clear? And similarly, x dot xy would also be x. No, x dot x plus y would also be x by the principle of duality. Plus became dot, dot became plus. Clear? So we have seen this entire table. Next class onwards, I'll be giving you examples and you will be simplifying the Boolean functions with the help of these postulates and theorems. Okay? Still 1 more minute. Let us solve one simple example. आप try करो. चलो simplify this equation for me. Tell me the answer. X plus x dash y. क्या करें? Can I write it as plus over dot? What is x plus x dash? So what is the simplified form? Right? So similarly, I'll be giving you examples to solve and you'll be simplifying it. Last example, note it down and before you join the next session, उससे पहले एक बार solve करने का try करना. ठीक है? Try to simplify it. चलो, I'll be ending the meeting now. Note this question down, try to simplify it.